There's nothing more valuable and more reliable than self-motivation, meaning it has to start from you. There will be times when you don't want to get off bed. There will be times when you want to close off for the day much earlier. There will be times when everyone else is partying, but you're stuck in a room and you need to keep plodding on. Welcome back to Rochelle Castro's podcast. My name is Rochelle Castro, and I'm back with Principle 5. I hope you're finding value in these podcasts that we are producing, and I'm enjoying it very much, sharing with you my journey in understanding the concepts in Think and Grow Rich as I apply it in my daily life. I hope that you are finding ways to also find the methods in applying it to your lives so that you can maximize what life has to offer. So I'm going to go back to the fifth principle, but before I say anything, let's get down to it.
The fifth principle is imagination. The imagination is literally the workshop wherein are fashioned all plans created by man. The impulse, the desire is given shape, form, and action through the aid of the imaginative faculty of the mind. It has been said that man can create anything he can imagine. As Napoleon Hill says and teaches, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Man's only limitation within reason lies in his development and use of his imagination and subsequent motivation to action. The great leaders of business, industry, finance, and the great artists, musicians, poets, and writers became great because they developed the power of self-motivation. Incidentally, one of the best books ever put together on this subject, if not the greatest, is Success Through Positive Mental Attitude by Napoleon Hill and W. Clement Stone. I suggest you get a copy from your bookstore at your earliest convenience. If your bookstore happens to be out of the book, you may obtain a copy by writing to the address on the label of this record. As you go about your daily work, think constantly of ways in which it could be done better, more efficiently. Think of the changes that are inevitable. Can they be made now? And if you feel limited, remember the words of the late Frank Lloyd Wright. He said, "The human race built most nobly when limitations were greatest, and therefore when most was required of imagination in order to build it all. Limitations seem to have always been the best friends of architecture." As you build your future from this point onward, don't concern yourself with limitations, but remember that they may be your best friends, since they require imagination if we're to rise above them. And as Beecher said, the soul without imagination is what an observatory would be without a telescope.
Now, let's dissect that. Key concepts that has just been covered. Self-motivation. As much as we would like to count on and appreciate those who love us and support us, there's nothing more valuable and more reliable than self-motivation, meaning it has to start from you. There will be times when you don't want to get off bed. There will be times when you want to close off for the day much earlier. There will be times when everyone else is partying, but you're stuck in a room and you need to keep plodding on. But it's quite important for you to achieve what you would like. You must preserve and continuously work on your self-motivation. You got to have a positive attitude in line with that. And positive attitude is a lot of self-talk from my observation in reminding yourself of your goal, the end goal of the outcome. And not only that, it's actually important that you enjoy what you are doing. So the positive attitude is absolutely, absolutely important. Another key concept that I picked up from there is as you do your daily work, think how you could improve in your work. So don't look for getting comfortable. Find ways, even if it's by inches, even if it's just one step forward, find ways to continuously improve in what you are doing or how you can improve what you are doing. And ask yourself, can it be made now? Or is it something that I ought to do in a long time? And then you program that. But what's the key there is that think of how you can improve what you are doing. Don't concern yourself with your limitations. And this is where imagination comes in. And in respect of imagination, with being open to imagination, you then do not see your limitations. I hope you picked up some value, as I continuously do. This is what we covered in the principle, which is the fifth concept. This is Rochelle Castro. If you like the content, please share and like, and spread the word so that we can all explore. Share your comments below as well, and so that we can explore together the book of Earl Nightingale, written by Napoleon Hill, of Think and Grow Rich. See you next time.